The man was lying in a blood-red bathtub when the phone suddenly started ringing non-stop. It was his estranged sister, begging him to help look after her daughter.
Okay, can you be there in 20 minutes and get her for me? Can you do this one fucking thing?
What's it gonna be?
Please, Richie.
Okay.
He washed off the blood, bandaged his wounds, and headed to the school to wait. When the straight-A student walked out of the auditorium, she was greeted by a man who looked utterly defeated.
Where's Mother? I have gymnastics rehearsal in 27 minutes. If I'm not there on time, there will be hell to pay.
After the girl finished talking, Richie finally had a chance to introduce himself, but the girl cut him off.
I don't care.
All he could do was walk her to gymnastics class. On the bus ride home, neither of them said a word. When Richie walked her to her building, Sophia coldly shut him out and walked away without looking back. Richie still felt he had nothing left to live for. Back home, he chose death again, this time with sleeping pills. But the phone rang again.
Mother hasn't come home yet.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Okay.
Richie said he'd be right there. Using the payphone in his sister's building, he called the pharmacy only to discover he'd bought the wrong pills. What he just swallowed was menopause medication that would only stabilize his mood. Furious, he smashed the phone. Inside the apartment, Sophia was as cold as ever.
So she hasn't called yet or anything?
No,
Is she ever late like this?
never.
Maybe it's possible that she, I don't know, hung out with some friends after work or got a drink or something?
No, never.
It's not possible?
No, it is not possible. She never hangs out with friends. She's never late. She never allows me to be late. She never drinks, she never smokes, and she never ever has left someone like you looking after me. Ever.
Yeah, well, there's a first for everything.
As soon as she gets home, you can get back to your life.
That's when Richie noticed one of Sophia's drawings on the wall. He started telling her about his childhood with her mother. I used to make flipbooks with a cartoon character named Sophia. Your mom loved them. I wonder if she named you after my character. But Sophia cruelly replied, Mom never mentioned you at home. I have a test tomorrow morning. Please don't bother me. Richie retreated to write a letter to his dead girlfriend, telling her he'd have to stick around this world a bit longer. Soon after, Sarah called, and the siblings argued about old grievances. What Richie couldn't stand most was that his own niece wouldn't give him the time of day. After the fight, Sarah said she was in trouble, she was at the police station and needed him to watch her daughter for another day. Sophia obediently packed her things and prepared to leave with Richie. With no other choice, he took his niece to a bowling alley. Sophia showed no interest and actually started doing homework.
Do you not ever have fun? I mean, don't you ever let loose?
Gymnastics is fun.
Gymnastics is, yeah, okay, fine. So you did a triple backflip, whatever you call it, but you did it with the face of an assassin. I mean, where are the smiles?
You don't smile.
What about your friends? What do you do with them?
I don't have many friends. Is that what you want to hear? It's just me and Mother, and that's just fine.
But then Richie spotted something odd, a customer pulling a small bag of something suspicious from inside a bowling ball. Realizing something was off, he quickly left with the girl. He took Sophia to a creepy-looking shop and left her waiting outside. Terrified, Sophia ran out.
I want to go home.
I'm sorry.
You spent the money.
I what? Your money? I didn't spend your money. I got your money right here. What does your mother say about me?
She doesn't talk about
She doesn't
you.
talk about me. Would you please stop walking?
Richie panicked and carefully explained, I only came here to pick up my animation book. He pulled it from his pocket, a flipbook he'd drawn himself, featuring a little girl who kept coming back to life. Sophia was surprised that this uncle she'd never met could actually draw comics. She started asking about his life and even reminded him to smoke less. Richie hadn't been cared about in so long. Looking at his sweet niece, something stirred inside him. He told Sophia, your mom and I grew up in a toxic household. After she had you, she left that family behind to protect you. She left me behind too, because I was part of that family. Richie said he was a bad person, but Sophia didn't think so. In these few hours together, she'd become more lively. Sophia was starting to like this uncle. If you want to know what happens next, follow me, I'll update with the next part soon.